First and foremost, welcome to the experience. I'm your host, Stephen the Dream. This is This, That, and the Third interview series. Want to give a huge shout to No Stress Sound Academy. Record No Stress Sound Academy. Shout out to Sud Plug, always holding it down for us. We in the Carolinas doing it big. Huge shout out to Creative Vibe Visuals, TZ LaFleur, TZ Da Vinci behind the scenes, behind the camera. I got a very, very special guest in the building with me today. We got some other people behind the scenes right there. I got right in front of my we got some production behind the scenes, but you no.
We got a camera behind you.
We got a camera behind you right there. No, you good, you good. We got a camera behind you. We got people in here working.
Yo, we got
you know what I'm saying? That's good that you
got.
But you got. It's good that you got a team. You got folks in here working. But shout out my dog DuHart is in the building right now. What's good with you, bro?
What's going on, man?
So I don't remember. Was our first encounter recently at the show?
Nah, it was.
Mommy put me on game because I go across a lot of artists, bro. And I talk to a lot of artists, but I've even seen, even just doing my research on you, like you done tapped in with my folks like Bailey Snow, Ice Cold.
Yeah.
So I know you working. I know you moving around. How was the show? How'd you like the show? We had school days.
Yo, school days was dope. You know, y'all had it at Yaga Spot. That's my man and my peoples.
Okay.
Like it was a very curated event. Like I fucked with like the vibe. Like we came in there, started taking school pics.
Straight as soon as you walk in.
And it was just all vibes. That's the type of person I am. So I felt at home for sure.
That's dope.
With that.
How'd you feel about your performance?
Yo, I feel like I had like the best performance. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I'm just into myself or what.
I was watching. I seen the
was
reaction
good
too.
about it, you know what I'm saying? Little 2-song performance, and you know what I'm saying, get the people jumping.
What's your favorite thing about performing? Do you enjoy performing?
Yeah, I do enjoy performing. My favorite thing is just seeing people's reaction to what I'm doing and how I move and the vibe I set off. Like, I can get in different buildings with different people, but like I know I'm a little bit different. But just to seeing people's reaction, like the same as everybody else's, I think that's my most favorite thing about it.
I've seen you look like your music's taking you a lot of places. I'm not exactly sure where you're from. We'll get into your origins and everything. And even when I hear your music, seeing you in the Carolinas, it's like, wait, I don't know if you know what I'm saying, all the way from here either. Just tell me, like, give me the origins. What the 478? What's that?
Oh yeah, so DuHart 478. That's my tag on everything, cause 478 is where I was born. That's my area code. Still got the same number since legit.
What city? Where we at?
That's basically Macon, Georgia.
Macon, Georgia.
Yeah, that's middle Georgia. It's like 30, 45 minutes away from the A.
Okay.
And that's where I spent like my first 16 years of my life at before I ended up moving to North Carolina. Did my little high school, then I went out to Pembroke.
How before you go into that, how different is Macon from Atlanta? Like, because when people hear Georgia, when people hear Atlanta, people don't understand.
Different, but the buildings, man.
Really?
Ain't nothing different from
nothing.
The buildings.
You don't think
but the buildings, like, you know, Macon built out. You know what I'm saying? It's probably a little bit more country, but Atlanta country is hell.
Atlanta is
like the only thing different is the business and the buildings. So everybody from Atlanta come to Macon on the same tip.
So what's the musical influences then? Did you have folks that, you know, since you come from that area, of course, that explosion in late 90s, early 2000s, and it was going wild, but what did you grow up on? Because there's when I hear, I'm gonna guess, were you an Outkast fan?
For sure.
Okay. All right, little Goody Mob type, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You do a lot of swag rap, it seems like, you know, the beats and the flows and the melodies is all there. Give me the influences though.
Yeah, my biggest influence, like you said, was Outkast. Definitely a lot of Atlanta rappers like T.I., Titty Boy.
Sure. You didn't say 2 Chainz.
Yeah,
you said
Titty Boy, because that's what we grew up on, bro. Like dead ass. I remember in middle school we used to walk around with Gucci tapes.
Yeah.
Before Gucci was like, we used to walk around with them.
Live mixtape days.
Yeah, and my brother was a producer, so he'll go from back and forth. He'll just come back with all the Atlanta music. But my biggest influences was definitely like Outkast. I grew up on a lot of Kanye, like the old Kanye. And like Otis Redding from Macon.
Otis Redding?
Yeah, Otis Redding from Macon. So like just the music my parents used to play. Used to be like some old school type vibing. So I just be like trying to vibe really.
Right, right.
Yeah.
You mentioned your parents, and I know like right now your career is music. I know you all in with it, so those are your career influences. But maybe before you picked up a mic, or before there was other people that influenced you, or there was other things you might have done.
For sure.
If it wasn't for the music, what you think you would have been doing, or what
Uh,
direction were you going
if it
into maybe
wasn't
early?
music, man, I'd be hooping for real.
Basketball or
Like,
football?
yeah, basketball.
Okay,
I'd be
okay,
hooping for real basketball. I grew up playing basketball. Like I started picking up writing when I was probably like when I started moving. So
okay.
it's like I lost all my friends. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't playing with the same basketball team no more.
That's tough.
I went from being like a three in a three-child house to a one-child house because then my sisters went to college and shit.
Oh, you by yourself.
I was by myself, so I feel like that really took me to the point where it was like, all right, I'm about to get creative on my tip.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Make your own name.
Yeah.
You the youngest, or the
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
so two older sisters.
Yeah,
or?
two older sisters.
Okay.
I'm the youngest.
So that means, let me think. I ain't trying to give you your age. I mean, I can, but like, you was probably growing up listening to some crazy stuff. If you got two older sisters, bro. Now I'm trying to think about that.
Music, soul chat, bro. Like,
I'm trying to think about that era.
Because my sister put me on Kanye. My sister put
Yeah.
me on Outkast. My sister
That's
put
dope.
me on Music Soul Child. My sister put me on Erykah Badu.
That's dope.
Like, it's just like you growing up with your favorite soda. It's probably gonna be from your
older. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's kind of why I was getting into the influences. Of course, that clearly that's what you was gonna go into direction. But what else would it have been? You think?
Like I said, like basketball.
Is it?
Yeah, like basketball. That's definitely what I was on.
What do you think the correlations are between being a baller and because every hooper want to end up rapping, every rapper.
Yeah, facts correlation. Man, I play point guard, so that's a facilitator.
Okay,
You know what
talk
I'm
about it.
saying? Like, I'm very like on point with my moves strategically. I like to get people involved in what I'm doing, and I like everybody to feel like they're part of the team. So I feel like that definitely correlated from me being on the court and me being in the studio. Because I do like to bring my own producers around, my own cameramen, my own fans.
Right.
To whatever I do.
And I done seen that in all three levels because even at the show, like they was coming out here, they knew what was up with you.
Fact.
Take me back to the beginnings then with the music. Was DuHart always the name? Did you go by something else? Maybe some people might know from when you first jumped out, and who really got you in that mind to go, okay, we're going to the studio versus maybe just writing like you said.
Right. Well, my name to my family is Lil Du.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've always been called Lil Du from day one. My mama, you'll never hear her call me nothing else.
Lil Du.
Yeah, Lil Du. DuHart my last name, so it was
got it
right
honest
for me to drop the Lil and just go ahead and just be like DuHart. So I started with Lil Du, and me and my cousins had this little rap group out of Macon called TriStar, and I was the youngest. And that's like when I like first started. I remember being in my grandma's backyard, and they was like giving me fake contracts to sign and stuff.
You was getting your Jackson 5
yeah, they
off.
was older, you know what I'm saying? But I was like,
Joe Jackson in the house early, no.
Yeah,
dude.
no doubt. So like that's where it came from,
For sure,
and
for
like everybody was just calling me Lil Du, and then I just got older, and then I just was like, I'm about to just go by my last name because I treat it like a sport.
Yeah.
You know, it's like just DuHart.
So you eventually started doing this music thing. So I got an interesting question. Just as an artist, you could lose friends doing this,
For sure.
and not because like you working or you getting to a level, but everybody don't always support. You know what I'm saying, the same way, or maybe that support that they provide you is not really what you need. It's not authentic. Tell me, is there any relationships like you look at or like you lost or maybe have garnished through the music other than?
Yeah, for sure. Like
it could be tough as an artist.
Like for sure. Like especially with relationships because it's not really the support behind it; it's the belief behind it. So you want everybody to believe in you, but at the same time you want them to believe in themselves.
Right.
So like you'll start seeing people drop away on their belief. You know what I'm saying? They believe they can't do something. They believe this and that. I just always been headstrong with it.
Mm.
So I'll go find, say, just like my brother. He started me rapping, main producer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But his belief in himself wasn't like gung ho enough. I'ma leave that. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course. Of course.
My
You
belief
can't have
level
that
is
bad
way
energy around you.
above that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't lost. I mean, in the business world, you
Mm.
gonna lose people, man. There's no bad blood behind it, but it's just like, hey, man, we gotta keep it pushing.
Got to. This
You know?
thing don't stop. We got DuHart here. This, that, and the third interview series. 2019, you dropped the lick, the dick challenge.
Facts.
And clearly, it was on Demon Time with that song because the
Facts.
promo, first of all, I commend you on your promo game. I like people that, you know what I'm saying, take it there and get the people involved.
Yeah.
Give us the concept, how the song, the clearly was, you know, did some numbers for you, but give us the point of that, because that 2019, like, now TikTok still, it's coming in the form,
It wasn't no TikTok.
but TikTok then, yeah, okay, it's not
it
quite
wasn't
there
no
yet.
TikTok.
So you already early on the challenges, you
Yeah.
trying to make it move, but talk about that one.
Yeah, so lick on the dick. I recorded that shit in my room. Just on some, I wanted some summer vibes, man. I was big on West Coast sounds,
Yeah.
so I definitely went there for the production, and I just wanted that little bounce. And I wanted to show people how can I adapt with the season, and just adapt to how people wanted to move. Cause I like to show down my music too. Like I just don't make music for me. I make music for everybody.
Right.
So I definitely wanted that to be a thing. And my homegirl, a dancer in Fayetteville, she had ended up.
She popped it off.
Yeah, she popped it off for me, man. And because she ended up listening to it, you know what I'm saying? She was like, yo, I'm about to start playing this in all the strip clubs and all that. And that's really where the challenge started. Because she started the challenge in the strip club and like at the parties at Pembroke.
Okay.
Pembroke.
Yeah, you said you went out there.
Yeah, so, and that's really when everybody started paying attention to me.
Yeah.
And it did take that challenge. It took some ass shaking and shit just for people to like be like, yo, that nigga do fire.
So I hear a song like that, and then I'll go to Stop Frontin'.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Which different vibe. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know, is that more what is DuHart? You know what I'm saying? Is it, you know, it could be both, but really, what do you want to deliver to the people? Cause we're gonna get into the video for that one after this. But
yeah, facts. What I want to deliver to the people is just like, yo, you can do whatever you want to do if you be you. You ain't got to subsidize yourself to be in this category or this category. Really, you can just as long as you believe in yourself and believe in what you're doing, you stay true to you. Like you can make whatever. I might come out with a country song. It's gonna be me because y'all getting it from me. It's that snap of the finger type thing.
So you believe in your like you as an artist? Because I was talking to somebody about having a product, and the music is the product. It can be a product,
right?
But really, in this world, like you gotta have that package of being an artist. Some people buying into like we ain't really buying it. What do Drake make? You know, it's all type of music. We're buying into Drake. You know, what I'm saying? We're not buying into really the next track or really that. It's whatever. Right. So when you can connect like that, is that something you know believe in, or do you really more stand like if I drop a song, it don't matter?
Nah, I'm the product for sure.
Okay.
I know for a fact that people gonna go click my link because they like me. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. Like, so I always try to carry myself as a likable person.
Yeah.
That way I know my music be likable.
Right.
Like,
right.
And yeah.
You gonna connect with them now?
I'm the number one product. My music, I got clothing brands. I got a lot of stuff I have planned and I got going on that's gonna like fulfill the circle, like connect the dots.
Right.
So,
can't just do one thing out here. I tell you that. Well, DuHart, let's do this. Let's get into the visual for Stop Frontin'. I want you to go ahead and introduce it to them, let them know what they're about to hear, and then we'll go check it out for them.
All right, back. So this is Stop Frontin', directed by YD Genius, and it's on my new tape called Take More Risks Respectfully. We shot it out in Charlotte. And yeah, it's one of my favorite songs on the project, man. It's a whole vibe from beginning to end, man. Hope y'all like it.
All right, man. Let's get into it. It's DuHart, Steven the Dream. Stop Frontin'. We'll be right back.
Yep.
Stop frontin'. If that ain't on it. Stop frontin'. Don't play with it. Yeah. Stop frontin' on me, stop frontin' on me, stop frontin'. When nobody was there, I was there, baby. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Yeah. Stop frontin' on me, stop frontin' on me, stop frontin'. When nobody was there, I was there, baby. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Stop frontin' on me, stop frontin' on me, stop frontin'. Deal with shit. I'm still in streets. Still hustling. Mama know I'm always up to something. Grew up from the dirt and I ain't dusty. Wanna try the gang, I pull a rusty. Make him shut him up like he was cussing. I mix bottles with the rope on tussin'. I turn up, I'm tripped out in my stussin'. We smoke loud like we came in here fussin'. Stop frontin' on me, stop frontin' on me, stop frontin'. When nobody was there, I was there, baby. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Stop frontin' on me, stop frontin' on me, stop frontin'. When nobody's there, I was there, baby. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Stop frontin' on me, stop frontin' on me, stop frontin'. Don't play with it. Don't act fake with it. Might be late to it, but we still making it. Folks and man some make shit. Niggas too worried about making it. She go up occasionally. She just wanna wear me. Wanna ruin my life. Wanna get the best of me. Wanna dress in all white. I just want a white tee. Hit 'em with the side swipe. A wife can never wife you. That's your wife, I think I like her. That's your trash, I might recycle. I could be a car swiper. I can run a fake ID. You could be a pill popper. You can be a narky. I can be the showstopper. I can start the party. I just turned your life up. Now you stop frontin' on me, stop frontin' on me, stop frontin'. When nobody was there, I was there, baby. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Yeah. Stop frontin' on me, stop frontin' on me, stop frontin'. When nobody was there, I was there, baby. Don't play with it. 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 Stop frontin' on me, stop frontin' on me, stop frontin'. Yo. Come here, daddy. What you mean stop playing with you?
Back in the building, this, that, and the third interview series. Steven the Dream, DuHart.
Oh yes, sir.
Stop fronting over there, man.
Oh yeah. Stop frontin' on me, stop frontin' on me, stop frontin'.
Yeah. So your sound, like I said, the melodics there. Have you had to work on that? Because I think you use your voice like an instrument. You know, so that's what it seems like, and a lot of time that's what's working right now. Was that always the origins of where you started in us, or did it kind of take time to get to that?
I think it took time. I always like wanted to like put a little melody in my stuff, cause like we said, I grew up off the Outcasts,
Right.
and just like rappers like using that they little slang from Georgia. But this project, I really did go into that because I wanted to make songs with hooks and stuff, and they put me on that auto tune, so I just started using it, and after like a year of it, I was like, okay, I'm ready to like show people. Like,
that you really
develop
it.
yeah, 'cause I really don't even need it no more. That's the crazy shit. I don't even need it no more.
You just go
I
in
be
and
hitting them.
and
I be hitting them
that's
for real.
that practice though. That's you had to put in that time to really develop it though. That's why I tell artists get you a sound, and when you do, double up on it. You know what I'm saying? Take more risks, respectfully.
Yeah,
Where does that come from? When did that come to you? Because I think that's a dope title.
appreciate it.
I think that definitely encapsulates a lot of stuff. People should definitely take more risks, but yeah, like in a respectful way, because some people ain't.
Facts. TMRR, take my risk respectfully. It was during COVID. We was locked down, and I was reading a lot of financial books and just listening to a lot of audio books. And I believe I got it from Rich Dad Poor Dad, that book, and that sentence was in there, and they were talking about taking risks respectfully, and I would write notes while I'm listening to the audio and stuff, and I had it on my whiteboard, but it wasn't really supposed to be to me it wasn't the title, but I started listening my songs to my project, and it was already above. You know what I'm saying? It was already on the board. So I was like, and I took a picture, sent it to my man. I was like, you know what? This about to be
Leave it.
yeah, this about to be the title because like we was in a mode of doing shit ourselves and having fun with it. So like that's why I bring it back to taking more risk respectfully. Like everything is in my hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't go out nowhere and ask for nothing. I just took that risk on myself.
That the biggest risk you think you done took in terms of just, or is there other things in life that just that you can correlate to that situation?
For sure, I think I mean every day a risk when you're a black man. So
100%.
just going out, you know what I'm
100%.
saying? We ain't out here no 9 to 5. We taking risk every day. So yeah, I mean that's all gonna correlate.
I saw you you big on your like merch, right? And your shop.
Yeah.
Like, that's something big to you. How did that come together?
Just basically dealing with people in Charlotte. I've been around a lot of fashion people in Charlotte. Like that's been my main little circle out here.
That's a good club.
As far as Bliss, Days in Blue, Jay Reed, just a lot of people with their own brands, and just I was like, you know what, I need to start branding myself, and yeah, so I just started to join in. My boy Yaga,
yes sir,
definitely put me in the motion of getting my shirts and stuff. Just off his strength of
good
believing
people
me.
over there. Good people over
So
there.
we about to go ahead and boot up, and I'm about to start doing collaborations with all these people I'm talking about.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Ultimately, you know what I'm saying, you as an artist, like you said, there's the fashion, there's the music. What do you want to leave your mark in this whole thing? Like, what is it? Is it about being the best? Is it about just doing the numbers? Is it about creating something and then doing something else with this? Like, what's your plan with it if you looking and seeking that far, and if you can speak on it as well?
Yeah, I think of course everything is about growth. I think as far as music, that's just my voice. So everybody need a voice in what they do. So I think that's just the start of bigger and better things. I wanna put my people in position to start doing the things I'm doing. If they want to rap, we gotta put people in position for that. Yeah. And then that just end up being me like an entrepreneur, like on some more boss shit, so I can sit back and let other people have the fun. So.
You say you on some boss shit. You popping your shit.
Shout
out to my your producers in here actually.
Hey, shout out Spec on it. If Spec ain't on it, I don't want it.
Hey, Spec got some heat because that record's hard. I saw y'all did a video for it. Shout out to is it Sin?
Yeah, Sensei, that's my brother.
Sensei, but Spec did your whole tape, right?
Yeah, for sure.
What's your favorite song of the tape?
My favorite song.
That's like when you heard the beat, you was like, oh man, oh it's over. Like,
bro, I made free bands in like 10 minutes, bro.
Free bands?
I made.
It was because it was so like. Did he make it easy for you, or you just?
I don't. That? We were just in the mode. I did probably like 5 songs from the tape in one night. Night. It was free bands. It was Stop Frontin', Mad at Me, and Roxanne. Yeah, and
Fuck the city up. Okay.
fuck the city up. Yeah, that's just one of them ones where it just took me like 15 minutes to record, and it's
In
just
and
like
out.
it feel good, and we just like, yo, I'm about to rap off bands the whole song. I ain't even gonna change.
Just going in.
Just bands, hands, tans, cans, rands, friends.
It was enough to go
Fans.
around. You could feel it.
We did that shit pretty fast, and I
I
just
like that fun though.
yeah,
Sure.
and it's fun. Like I said, we was just having fun with everything. Other than that, it's a song before called Roxanne. The way I recorded that, I really like it, and the way it came out, I feel like that's one of the songs that's the most different.
Nice.
Yeah, and like you said, "Fuck the City Up" is a lot of people's favorite.
Dope. Dope. What's next to come for DuHart? What can we expect next?
Definitely seeing my face more. Connecting with a lot more people in North Carolina since I'm here. Like that's definitely one. I'm planning on dropping like 2 more EPs. Little shorter projects than TMRR. Just so I can give people my range.
Yeah.
And shit. Yeah. Other than that, just booking more shows and just like pushing the whole brand.
Hey man, well, I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more from you. I definitely enjoyed your performance at the show. You definitely turned up, definitely took full advantage of the opportunity, and I think the music gonna connect because, like I said, it stands out. You not sounding like nobody else, and as I started the interview, it seems like you connecting with different artists that moving along the same lines that maybe stand out as well, but y'all all putting it together and bringing it to one head. So. Good to have you up here, man. DuHart in the building with us. Any shout outs, any love, any last words?
Appreciate it, man. Shout out to the whole Champion Sound. Shout out to 9-6. Shout out to my mama, my daddy, my sisters.
Mama.
Shout out to Steven. Shout out to No Stress.
For sure.
I know what's up, man. We going up.
Already, man. Want to give a huge shout out to No Stress Sound Academy for housing the interview today. Huge shout out to Creative Eye Visuals, TZ LaFleur, TZ Da Vinci behind the scenes, behind the camera. Make sure y'all give us a follow at This, That, in the Third interview series for more interviews, clips, and freestyles. Make sure y'all follow me at Stephen the Dream, STEPHEN THA Dream. Voice of the Carolinas, man. We'll see y'all next time. Shout out to DuHart. We out.
Yes, sir.